Hello and welcome to Understanding Chess. Now first of all, we are just going to be looking at the very basics. Today that is simply naming the pieces. So this is a standard foldable chessboard and we have coordinates. Now when you're playing face to face, of course, you can see the movements being made, but like when I've taught people online, it can help to read. In fact, it is pretty much essential to read out the coordinates. So as you can see, we have squares which alternate in colour, white, black, white, black, white, black, and so on. So that's the chessboard. That's one essential. You only need two types of items, a chessboard and chess pieces. Now you can use a timer as well. In tournaments they use timers, so a third, but still no more than 3 pieces. One player has white pieces traditionally, and one player traditionally has black pieces. Now, a special rule, white always goes first, unless you'd like to mix the rules up, of course. Each player has precisely the same types of pieces and the same quantity of each piece. Now, first of all, we have this little guy here. This is a pawn, P-A-W-N, pawn. Now, you have 8 of these. Each player has 8. These are sort of the frontline soldiers. They move ahead, they can take diagonally, and there are some tricks you can employ, and you can obviously use them in gambits and sacrifice them and so forth. Now for the most valuable piece, the king. This is the king, and you can see the cross there, that helps you remember. I know some people get confused between the king and the queen, which is understandable. And by the way, designs of course vary greatly between chess sets, not only if you have, say, Pokemon chess sets. I believe there is a Pokemon chess set, Dragon Ball, whatever, 800-year-old chess set or a futuristic chess set. Designs vary greatly. The important thing is to be able to distinguish between the king and the queen. So the queen has a very interesting crown. The king has the cross, and the queen has the crown. Traditionally, pieces have a very similar look, but you do get so many different types of chess sets. Now let us talk about the bishops. The bishops look as though they are frowning. They have a little mouth. They are like elongated grown-up pawns, and the moveset is somewhat similar, but also strikingly different. But we'll get more onto that in a later video. Next up, we have the rook, or as some people call it, the tower, because it is a tower. This is the rook. The rook is a very interesting piece, one of my favourite pieces actually. And then we will look at the knight, or as some call it, horsey or horse, because not all are accurate, it is a horse, but it is a knight, although there's no knight on the horse. They never depict the knight on the horse, maybe in some chess sets. So now, looking at the black pieces, you can see everything matches up nicely. Black knight, black king, black queen, see that crown, black rook, and black bishop with that characteristic frown. So, 8 pawns, 1 king, 1 queen, 2 rooks, 2 knights, and 2 bishops. So, you have duplicates of most pieces, but only 1 queen. A queen is an exceptionally powerful piece, but chess is a game of strategy, so pawns can be powerful in the right position, or they can lead to a gambit, a sacrifice. It depends on how you play the game. So those are our basic pieces. All in all, each player has 16 pieces, 8 pawns each, and then your back pieces. In the next video, we will be looking at moveset. How does each piece move? I talked briefly about how the pawn moves, but we will look at that again in more detail. And later on, in other videos, we will talk about castling and other features. So, that is today's introduction. Thank you for watching. Oh, it's too blurry.